There is such power in the body, and there's a sense that when we engage the body consciously, we're able to have new kinds of conversations that are just not possible without that kind of inquiry. So developing particular somatic skills becomes so vital to opening up those doors for our clients. So I wanted to move into here the sense of somatic awareness. Yeah. How aware are we of Soma? So just hold that question for a moment. How aware are you of Soma? And you can even check in. What is your relationship to your body? Is it something that you like to ignore? Sometimes people can relate to their body as just a head transporter, right? Like, oh, my body is great. It just kind of transports my head. Or other folks have a relationship with their body where, oh, my body is all about fitness. So noticing, right, what is our own relationship to our body? And where does that come from? Right? How has our family influenced that? How has our culture? How has our organization? Right? All of these collectives impact how we are aware or unaware of our body. It's a very simple thing to notice that we are actually always embodied until we're not, right? Until our last breath. But this little piece, we are always embodied, means that we have access to our somatic wisdom at all times. Right? So when we're in a coaching conversation, it's not like we're coaching, oh, and now we're going to focus on the body. But rather to speak, I use my jaw and my mouth, right? And my hands, right? I use my breath. So every dialogue is therefore an embodied dialogue. Now, how conscious is that embodiment becomes a question. So as we bring our attention and our awareness to Soma, we begin to notice things that perhaps we were blind to before. Yeah? And we can learn to learn through, from, and in the body. We have been taught, again, I'm talking dominantly, of course there are exceptions. We have been taught to learn about something. Yeah, we've been taught to learn about it rather than from it or in it. This is not our one person's fault, right? But rather that there's a wave in which we have been swept up in. So we can begin to look at, for example, right, when we're thinking about body or connecting to body, right, the skeletal structure has 206 bones, right? When we're a baby, we have 270 bones, and then some of those get fused together. We have over 600 muscles, yeah? We can learn about the body, but when we're actually in a conversation with another like real human who has emotions and history and all of this going on, how does that serve us, right? So it may serve us, but we're wanting to connect as far as integrating it with coaching in a slightly different way. So the body becomes very powerful for us in the coaching dialogue for several reasons, but I've chosen to highlight a few. One is that the body is a portal. The body is a portal into our own interiority, our own inner landscape. So through the body, right, we can connect with story, we can connect with emotion, we can connect with all these facets of who we are through and in the body. Also, the body is an archive of time. It holds habits and memories and possibilities and subconscious, right, aspects of our being. So when we contact the body with care, consciously, right, so much can be revealed. And, right, it reveals the invisible. That the sense of, oh, it's the unspeakable. Sometimes my client isn't saying something at a verbal level, but at a non-verbal level, so much is being said. So it can reveal these aspects that feel intangible or nebulous or just kind of hard to, get to somehow. But when we connect with the body, somehow those aspects can be revealed, a little bit like a magic rabbit that gets pulled out of a hat. Yeah. And then the body invites us into the immediacy of the moment. So there's somehow Soma is a way in which we can anchor into the real time, into presence, into the here and the now, which is so useful, especially when we have clients that are hyper smart, right? Or they're like really quick-witted, or they're engaged in strategy, or all of these things, right? That our clients can be in, that sometimes we just go in circles. Yeah? So the body invites us to suddenly anchor, to move away from abstraction and theory, yeah, and suddenly come back into, right? Contacting something that may be more challenging to contact in other ways. So the body has all of these amazing aspects to it.